Hello and thank you for watching Sampson's Judo, your Judo YouTube channel. Today I'm pleased to be demonstrating a technique called Uki Goshi. Uki Goshi means floating hip throw. And I'm just going to demonstrate it for you so you see what it looks like. Thank you for watching. Okay, so that was Uki Goshi. Looks very similar to O-Goshi, but it's more of a half hip throw. So how does it work? Let's explain to you. First of all, we start off with a normal kumikata grip. And as in O-Goshi, where you put your hand around the back and you turn completely round, Uki Goshi is actually done by placing half your hip onto your opponent, so your hip is not extended. And there's a little circular action going with your hip to create what we call a flip hip throw. And it's done by breaking Uki's balance, because you've got to grab the belt, Uki, circulating the hands, and then over-rotating your hip by using your hand, your hip, and your groin just to flick Uki over. It looks more difficult than it is, but it's more of an explosive throw. So for it to work, we need to step toe to toe across here. Sorry. For it to work, we need to let go from the lapel, and we need to aim for the back of the belt across the side. Don't hold too deep. All we want is really just by the hip. That's all you need the grip. And this is used to control Uki from here. Your leg must come roughly between your opponent's feet. Don't go across to the toes, about between the legs here. Hand under the elbow, break Uki's balance, and what you do, you need to pull Uki and feed him onto this hip. This is the movement. I bend my knees and I feed Uki onto the right hip, across here. So it's more of a half throw. Lots of lifting, kuzushi, tsukuri, and then once we have the gake, which means contact of the hips here. I need to bring Uki to me, and everything's working. Then I need to start circulating my hips. And once I've got him onto the hips, I've got to lift and then push, and I throw Uki sideways. It's a very powerful throw if it's done correctly, and you don't need the full extension of the hips. So, normal kumikata, under the elbow, pulling. Arm, break, small break, grab the hips. And I need to keep Uki onto his toes. Very important that Uki's movement is coming in the direction that you're going to take him. Do not allow Uki to go backwards. So you control that by this arm and grabbing the back. Let's go from here. Step. If you notice, I'm stepping halfway between my opponent, and I'm going to feed him onto the hip. Now, your leg action is very important that they stay where they are. We cannot do this. Do not bring your foot in, because with Uki Goshi is more of a distance throw. So your legs are slightly wide apart, and where you place your feet should be slightly wider than your hips. They shouldn't be together. You've got to throw from the position of you standing on the mat. So, once you stepped in, do not bring your hips in. Once you bring your hips in, because of the angle of the throw, I'm going to be very vulnerable. So what I need is stability. And to get that stability, I need to have my feet fairly wide apart to create Uki Goshi. So pay attention to my feet. I step, grab, but my foot stays where it is. So I'm sideways on. Okay, so he's up. And when you throw, he should land right in front of you. So it's quite a simple throw, but at the same time, very, very technical. That's why we call it like a half hip throw. It's very important. And it's floating because I'm actually floating my opponent in a circular action to create this throw. So what's the key points? Key points, of course, we break the balance. Second key point, the hand goes onto the hips, but grabs the hips, not behind the belt, okay? So this is where we want the hand to go across here. Third point, first step, you stay where you are. You do not bring the third step in. Fourth point is I feed him onto my right hip across here. Yeah? Feed, good connection. And then from here, I need to circulate my hip, lift him with my hands to create the throw. And don't look at him, look away. Your whole body is going to work into a section. Do not relax the arm, keep him onto his toes as much as you can, up. And then you create the throw by just twisting and bending forward and creating a nice circular action. So we'll just show how it works again. Okay, well, thank you for watching. We hope you understand Uki Goshi, which is a very nice technique, and it can be used widely in competition, and it's a very, very effective technique to be done. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel. This is very important for us. It's what helps us help you. So once again, go away, practice Uki Goshi, and let us know your comments. Thank you very much.